Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Bachelor Nation News. Bachelorette Charity Lawson and Dotun Olubeko are one of Bachelor Nation's hottest couples. The two have been teasing a 2025 wedding for quite some time. However, on Tuesday, news broke that the couple is taking a pause on wedding planning. What is going on? Keep reading to get the scoop. Charity Lawson, Dotun Olubeko pause wedding plans. Tuesday, news broke that fan favorite Bachelorette couple Charity Lawson and Dotun Olubeko are taking a break from wedding planning. What did they have to say about it all? Charity spoke with US Weekly and shared what exactly was going on. She first started out by saying that she and Dotun are still going strong. However, they are slowing down a little when it comes to wedding planning. She said, "We've taken a pause on it, and I'm totally fine announcing that. I feel like people ask all the time, how's wedding planning? Or where are we at? For me, I got in this space where I just felt this constant pressure of, like, I need to check off something every month or every week. And it got to the point where I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. I'm also still just easing into life and normalcy again. Obviously, we're still getting married. We're taking a moment, taking a beat." Charity also talked about how she loves that Dotun has been involved with the planning. He loves to tell people that they both picked the flavor of the cake. So far, she did not say their wedding date was changing. She simply said they were pausing for a bit to regroup. They recently spoke with Bachelor Nation and shared that they were having their weddings in the fall of 2025. They will be having one here in the United States and one in Nigeria. There will even be some Bachelor Nation members in the wedding party at both weddings. Her new adventure, Charity Lawson, has been busy. In fact, she and Kat Izzo announced recently they are starting up their own podcast. It seems only natural she would need a break to get things lined up for her next career move. So fans can rest easy knowing that Charity and Dotun are still going strong and very much in love. What do you think about them deciding to take a pause on planning their big day? Do you think they will get married next fall? Stay tuned for more updates on all your Bachelor Nation favorites. It sounds like you're working on a story about Charity Lawson and Dotun Olubeko, and you're aiming for 5,000 words. I can help you expand it, diving deeper into their relationship, the pressures of wedding planning, and their new adventures like Charity's podcast. Here's how we can lengthen and enrich the content. Introduction and recap of their journey. Begin by introducing Charity Lawson and Dotun Olubeko as beloved Bachelor Nation stars, recapping how they met on The Bachelorette. Highlight their instant connection, how Dotun won Charity's heart, and their journey through the show. Wedding plans and expectations. Discuss the excitement surrounding their engagement, the wedding plans for fall 2025, and fan expectations. You can explore cultural aspects of planning two weddings, one in the US and one in Nigeria, and how this reflects both of their identities. Add quotes from interviews where they expressed excitement about blending their cultures. Pressures of wedding planning. Dive into the pressure Charity mentions. Highlight how the public eye, fans' expectations, and the constant stream of wedding-related questions could make planning feel overwhelming. Compare this to other Bachelor Nation couples who faced similar pressures. You can even mention wedding planning statistics, how many couples feel stressed, and what experts say about taking pauses during the process. Personal growth and relationship focus. Discuss how Charity and Dotun are using this pause as a time for growth and focusing on their relationship. Reflect on how slowing down allows them to make sure they're planning a wedding that reflects them as a couple, not just rushing to meet a timeline. Use examples from real couples who benefited from similar pauses. Charity's new adventures. Podcast with Kat Izzo. Introduce Charity's new podcast with Kat Izzo. Talk about how Bachelor Nation stars often branch out into media, and how podcasting is becoming a popular avenue for Bachelor alumni. Explain what fans can expect from their podcast, including potential topics and the dynamic between Charity and Kat. You could mention some successful podcasts from Bachelor alumni for comparison. Dotun's role in wedding planning. Expand on Dotun's involvement in the wedding, highlighting his excitement about the details like cake flavors. It's refreshing to see a groom so invested in the process. Use this to contrast traditional gender roles in wedding planning, where often brides are expected to handle the majority of the tasks. Fan reactions and support. Talk about fan reactions to the news of the wedding planning pause. Many Bachelor Nation fans are very supportive of their favorite couples, and fans of Charity and Dotun are likely happy to see them taking care of themselves and their relationship first. Add in quotes from social media or fan forums about how people feel about the pause. Predictions for the future. Speculate on what the future holds for them. Will they still marry in fall 2025? How might their careers and personal lives change between now and then? Mention other Bachelor Nation weddings and how they've set trends for future couples. Conclusion. Wrap up the story with reassurance that Charity and Dotun are strong, in love, and moving at their own pace. Encourage fans to keep an eye on their journey and celebrate their upcoming milestones, both in their careers and relationship. This expanded story would offer a more detailed, multifaceted look into Charity and Dotun's relationship, their wedding planning journey, and their evolving careers. Let me know if you want to delve into specific parts or need further elaboration. Today, we're diving into the latest on one of Bachelor Nation's hottest couples, Charity Lawson and Dotun Olubeko. They've been teasing a 2025 wedding for a while, but big news just dropped. They're pressing pause on wedding planning. What's really going on? Keep watching to get the full scoop on this surprising development. Main story. Wedding plans on pause. Alright, so here's what we know. On Tuesday, news broke that Charity Lawson and Dotun Olubeko, who won our hearts on the Bachelorette, are putting their wedding plans on hold. But don't worry, they're still going strong as a couple. Charity shared the news with US Weekly, revealing that they've decided to take a breather. Here's what she had to say. We've taken a pause on it, and I'm totally fine announcing that. I feel like people ask all the time, how's wedding planning going? Or where are we at? And I just felt this constant pressure to check something off every week. It got to the point where I was like, I don't want to do that right now. It sounds like Charity's taking the time to enjoy life and adjust to some normalcy after the whirlwind of reality TV. And hey, who can blame her? Dotun's role and future plans. One of the sweetest things is that Dotun has been super involved in the planning so far. Charity shared that Dotun loves telling everyone how they picked the cake flavor together. While Charity didn't mention changing the wedding date, she made it clear that they're not canceling, just regrouping. They're still planning on tying the knot in the fall of 2025, with 2 weddings, one in the US and one in Dotun's home country, Nigeria. So, Bachelor Nation fans, don't panic. There's still plenty of wedding excitement to come. Also, some Bachelor Nation members are expected to be part of the wedding party, so stay tuned for those details. Charity's new project. And as for why Charity might need a breather, well, she's staying busy. Charity recently announced a new podcast with fellow Bachelor alum Kat Izzo, so that's a big new project on her plate. It's no surprise she's juggling a lot right now, and taking a pause makes perfect sense.